Have you ever noticed that while we use the bathroom sink multiple times a day, it's also a spot where grime and debris easily accumulate, often without us even realizing it? Take my sink here, for example. A closer look reveals quite a bit of buildup on the surface. There are even strands of hair caught around the drain opening. It looks unhygienic and makes daily use rather unpleasant. But what worries me more is what's happening underneath. If hair, soap scum, and small bits of debris wash down the pipe and accumulate over time, drainage can slow down significantly or even lead to a complete blockage. When that happens, water pools in the sink for a long time after washing your face or rinsing, and you might even notice an unpleasant odor rising from the drain. If you run into this issue, don't jump to the conclusion that you need to dismantle the entire plumbing system to fix it. Today, I'm going to clean this sink, removing the accumulated hair and grime while addressing the sluggish drainage, using a simple method you can try at home. Will the water drain quickly again once I'm done? And will the sink look noticeably cleaner? Let's get started and see the results. To tackle this sink, I won't be using a wide array of cleaning products today. Instead, I've gathered 3 familiar items that most households likely already have on hand. First is a lemon, followed by Coca-Cola, and the final ingredient is salt. These 3 items might seem unrelated at first glance, but today I'll be using them, one by one, to clean away the grime buildup on the sink and address the drain, which is showing signs of slow drainage. I'll start with the lemons I prepared earlier. First, I placed the lemons on the cutting board and cut them into small, square pieces. They don't need to be perfectly uniform. I just need to chop them up like this so the blender can process them more easily later. I put all the cut lemon pieces into the blender jar. Since the lemon mixture is quite thick, I add a little water. Just a moderate amount is needed. The goal is to help the blades spin more smoothly and ensure the mixture circulates well while blending. Now, I put the lid on and start blending. I blend until the lemon pieces are fully crushed and combined with the water into a relatively smooth mixture. When I open the lid, you can see that the lemons have completely transformed. However, the mixture still contains a lot of pulp and small bits that I don't want to use directly on the sink, so I'm going to strain them out. I place a sieve over a cup and slowly pour in the first batch of the lemon mixture. I don't pour it all at once. Instead, I add small amounts so the liquid drains through more easily. While straining, I use a spoon to gently stir and press the lemon mixture against the sieve, trying to extract the liquid below without letting too much pulp pass through. Once the first batch is strained, I discard the remaining pulp from the sieve and pour in the second batch. I repeat the same process, straining slowly and thoroughly until all the blended lemon mixture has been processed. And here is the result I was aiming for. After removing the pulp, I've collected a good amount of strained lemon liquid like this. I'll pour the strained lemon juice into a large bowl to start preparing the cleaning mixture. Next, I'm adding some Coca-Cola. I measure out about 100 milliliters and slowly pour it into the bowl with the lemon juice. As the 2 ingredients combine, the mixture darkens slightly, and small bubbles begin to form on the surface. I add 2 spoonfuls of salt and stir everything thoroughly. I stir gently for a moment to ensure the salt dissolves and the ingredients blend well together. And just like that, the cleaning solution is ready. I'm going to use this mixture in 2 different ways. For the first part, I prepare an ice cube tray and pour the mixture into each individual compartment. I don't fill them to the brim. I leave a little space at the top. Once the tray is filled, I'll place it in the freezer. Later, once the mixture has frozen into solid cubes, I'll use them for another purpose. As for the remaining solution in the bowl, I certainly won't throw it away. I'll put it to good use right now to clean the sink you saw at the beginning of the video. Using a clean cloth or sponge, I pour a moderate amount of the mixture onto the sink's surface. I start with the most visible areas of grime, gently scrubbing back and forth to ensure the mixture makes contact with the dirt buildup. Areas around the rim and near the drain tend to accumulate soap scum and grime. so I take a little extra time to scrub them thoroughly. I don't overlook the faucet and handles either. Since we touch these parts every day, they are prone to water spots, mineral deposits, and minor stains. On suitable surfaces, the acidity of the lemon helps soften certain mineral deposits and light soap scum, while the actual scrubbing action is what removes the grime. Once I've finished wiping, I rinse the sink clean. As you can see, the sink looks completely different now compared to how it started. It's definitely worth a try to get such great results with such simple ingredients, isn't it? Now, I'll take out the tray containing the mixture I had in the freezer earlier. Once frozen, the mixture has turned into small, neat cubes, making it easy to grab just one whenever I need it. I take a cube and place it directly over the sink drain opening. You can see that the cube is sized just right to sit snugly there without slipping straight down. Next, I turn on the tap, but let only a very thin stream of water flow directly onto the cube. I avoid using a strong flow because the goal is to let the cube melt slowly, bit by bit. As the water runs over it, the mixture gradually dissolves and flows down into the pipe. I really like this method. Instead of dumping the entire solution down the drain at once, the frozen cube melts progressively, allowing the mixture to enter the drainage system gradually. The lemon's mild acidity helps soften accumulated residue, while the water flow washes away the loosened debris. This method also helps keep the drain opening cleaner and reduces unpleasant odors caused by buildup inside the pipe. Once the cube has completely melted, I run a little more water to flush any remaining residue down the pipe. So, with just a small cube, I have a convenient way to regularly clean the drain area. And just like that, using only a few common ingredients, I've easily cleaned the sink and the drain area. I hope this quick tip proves useful for your kitchen and bathroom. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so we can explore more interesting tips together.